What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back, back into time.
Hello. How is everybody today? Nice to see y'all in here. I think the music might still be a little loud. There we go. I kind of like that. Do we have any doggies in frame with us? Let's see. Oh, we got a little goose. What a cute boy. Well, how is everybody doing? I hope you guys had a very nice weekend. Hopefully your week is off to a good start. Hopefully Monday was easy to you. My weekend was pretty good. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more still. Okay, that was interesting. There, I think that's good. There, that's good. What did I do this weekend? I did lots of cooking and lots of resting. It's been a while since I've like done some real good rest, so that was good. Just to, I don't think I did any work at all this weekend. Did some chores, still more laundry because one of the dogs is still pooping. So laundry. Yeah, cooking. So cooking, I did, I'll show some pictures later, but I did a bunch of white corn tortillas. And then I turned some of them into chips in the air fryer, just like tossed, after skilleting them up, chopped them into like little chips, and then tossed them in oil and salt and just air fried them. That turned out really good. Baked says they're almost done with our roof. Got a lot of shingles on. Hooray! Hooray! I know you said last week, maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of this week they would be done. I hope they're on the most aggressive schedule there. Lumpy, hi! How was your stream today? I wanted to pop in and then my brain got too frazzled. But I meant to pop in there and see. Did you manage to finish the aviary yet? 2 bits, hello! Welcome on in. Thank you. How did your shows go this weekend? You said you had 3 of them lined up in 2 days, which just seems like way too many. I hope your voice held out. For anybody who doesn't know, 2 Bits is she sings. She does some singing. Let's give 2 Bits a shout out. Also very cozy streamer. She normally streams in the mornings. Does a lot of like, I've played a lot of music community games in there. I don't know if 2 Bits does more kinds of games, but I always enjoy the music ones. Very, very bubbly, effervescent personality, so it's always a very fun hangout. Lumpy says, with regards to their stream, very short, just did some gardening. Okay. Or was the very short regarding your weekend? And you said another thing was coming for your toe, right? You got the boot, and that was helpful, which is good. Started the Mushroom People Village. Okay, so Aviary is finished. Mushroom People Village. Okay, are you streaming again tomorrow? Because you're off till Thursday, right? 2-Bit says, this weekend was super rough, but I survived. Okay. Well, sometimes we just gotta get through it, right? I'm gonna switch cams back to tighter view. Just a little cleaner. Less dog schnoz. Trying to navigate a dying PC, so content has been limited. Womp womp. Oof. It's always tough when our technology gets like to the end of its cycle and it's not like really supportable anymore. But we have to keep it limping along. That's rough. Okay, good. Good. I should be able to catch that stream, so I'm excited to see the Mushroom Village in action. I think it's been a minute. I want to give Lumpy a shout out too. Oh, wrong thing. But there we go. Lumpy is a very cozy streamer as well. Primarily does Minecraft, but also a very good chatter. Will chat to you about just about anything, and loves to kind of show you around the... I was gonna call it like village. Lumpy's been working on this place called Fanreal for I think like multiple years. 3 years, 5 years, some monumental amount of time. But it has the vibe of a village, but it's like the scale of a city. So if you can imagine like an old European town, you know how it has like all the kind of stuff pastiched together, different styles over all the different years, centuries, millennia. But it's like the scale of a good and proper city. Very cool to check out. Highly recommend. Well, I'm glad that everybody survived their weekends in the very least. That is good to hear. Today's stream, we're going to continue on with our typical daily schedule. So we'll do some dailies here after just chatting. Lumpy just sent me a screenshot of Fanreal. Let me see. When we go over to dailies, I'll pull up the Fanreal thing just so I'm not camera switching too much. Yeah, we'll do the dailies. We'll do. Ooh, what do we got here? Cute feather puppy. Oh my god. So cute. Then we'll do art. We'll do our arting. I think today we're continuing on with our large artwork. We might start to mix in some other things just so I don't burn out on the concept work that we're doing right now, but I think I have a good direction for us today. I think we're going to be like starting to push into some of the details of that large artwork. And then we've got movement. I think we're going to do it a little bit shorter today. I think I'm going to try to squeeze us into just a half an hour for the movement. And then we got community games. Golfers. Big golfers. Golfers, be warned. You're going to be called. I want to do some golfing today. I've got an itch to be on the greens. I need to get out there. So hopefully we can assemble some golfers for today. Maybe we'll do like an open. Oh yay! We're still a ways away, but hopefully you'll be able to hang out 2-Bits. But I'm itchy. I'm itchy to get there. Okay. Sorry it's not right now. I wish I was like a streamer that was just like, okay, right now, let's go. Maybe I should become that kind of streamer. Right now I'm like so orderly. Maybe I should be more spur of the moment. Not to be confused with a green itch, which should be checked. Is there such a disease as a green itch? That sounds... I mean, like, poison ivy feels like a green itch, maybe. No, it's okay. My day is wild. My Monday has been wild. Aww. If you want to share, feel free. If not, big hugs for surviving a wild day. Lumpy the ever gardener, hoping that green itch is not a thing. Oh, good. Okay. Well, big hugsies then. Picking up my brain. Where did I leave it? I left it on the greens at the golf course. Yeah, maybe we'll do some open lobbies. See if just randos from the internet will stroll in. That can be fun too. We can lure them into our stream, lure them into this community. So the greens, and then we got our Marios. So Mario is super exciting. For anybody who doesn't know, on Friday, we got our console PB. So we finally got a sub 3 hour on console, which is huge for me. Just in context, I would probably be like 1400th on the leaderboard or something like that. So not exactly super great, but I think our actual PB, which we set on emulator, playing on my little Macintosh over here, was a 255. And that was probably like 18 months ago or something. Shortly after that, I kind of stopped playing for a while. Like, it just stopped like fitting in my schedule. So, and then last summer did some grinding on like individual stars and individual stages, but never really put together. And that was like on console and on a different controller. So that was like kind of getting used to things again, but never really got a good full run going. So Friday was our 5th run back, I think. Yeah, 6th. It was our 6th run back. And most of our runs were, no, all but one of our runs was over 4 hours. So since we've been back, so this was big. This was a big chunk of time that we took out. So I'm super excited about that. I think now the path for Mario is getting, I think, the intermediate goal, because the big goal is to somehow get to sub 2 hours. I think the intermediate goal, maybe for end of year, is like a 230. And maybe what we'll try for is in the next like 6 weeks, trying to hit a 245. So see if we can take another like 12 minutes out, or 10, 12, yeah, like 12 minutes out. A 3 hour PB means you ate a jar of peanut butter in 3 hours. Exactly. Just to clarify, in case that was the real question, PB is just personal best. Yeah. All right, so that's the, it was not. I didn't think so, but by the way, that's the jar emote, and it's filling with some sort of white liquid. I think you can put other emotes inside of it. Well, let's do a little experiment here. Is this, okay, that's not the one. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, now I just look like a pervert. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see if we can get a Kermit Gape inside of a jar. Close. Oh, I thought it would put him in the jar. Maybe no. I think there needs to be a space in between. Well, once upon a time I knew how to do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at the beautiful art that is Fan Royale. And then we will do some dailies. We'll do some dailies. There we go. Nope. Hello again. There's that. Okay, let me add a little window capture here. There it is. Bring it down, all the way down here. There we go. Okay, so this is Fan Royale. Mountains and the front rampart and the last bottom neighborhoods are left to be done. So this massive project is on its way to being completed. Let's look around a little bit. Can I zoom in more? Enhance. Enhance. Let's see. I don't think how I've loaded this in here, it'll let me get bigger. Let's do this. Let's do an enhance on this window. Uh-oh. Ah. This is a little bit scuffed, but y'all see all this detail? Look at this giant dragon back here. So there's the giant dragon. This is the aviary down here. Yeah, okay, good. You can see. This is the Escher building. There's like this big fortress in the back. I just think this is so cool. So there's like 4 or 5 different rows of buildings, and all of these are like different. None of it's like cookie cutter sort of stamped together or anything. It's all individually designed, everything with its own aesthetic. 1,000 hours so far. That's so many hours. That's real dedication. Huge. Hi, Mia. That tricked me. Did I pronounce it correctly? Is it in fact Mia? Thank you for the Peepo Cute. Nice to see you in here. Right now we are doing a little bit of just chatting before we get into some art stuff. So feel free to tell us about your day. I hope you had a good day or your weekend. I hope you had a good weekend. These little videos pop up every now and then. It's kind of low, but yeah.
I am dabbling. I've been dabbling for decades.
Okay.
Well, we missed most of the context, but it was good. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you had a good day. What else? Oh, I wanted to look at some of the food I made before we get into the dailies. Let's give a glance at that. There we are. I like food a lot, so also feel free to tell me if you had any like good food over the weekend. Bring this back up. Ooh, I really messed up this window to fake zoom in. Okay. There we go. I need to have more of these things locked. Hi, Volty! Oh, thank you for the follow, Mia. Mia. I learned how to make authentic chicken fried rice a couple of weeks ago. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Good to see you, Volt. I hope your errand goes smoothly. We're just looking at food pics right now. So I love to cook. I love to learn new recipes, make up new recipes. So I made some tortillas, white corn tortillas, just from masa. I'm starting to get pretty practiced at these, so I'm liking how they're turning out. And then I made some mushroom cheddar cheese dip. That was super good. The mushrooms made it like kind of umami-y. And then this was some leftover taco stuff. So I had some rice and some leftover birria that I made for some friends. I am vegetarian, so it was a vegetarian one. It's portobello mushrooms and spaghetti squash, and then sort of all the peppers of birria. So ancho, arbol, and guajillo peppers. And you kind of slow stew all that stuff together. Super good. So I just made little tacos out of that on Saturday. And then Jack shared with us, he actually tried to make one of these like 2 weeks ago, I think. It's like a chocolate, I don't know if is this like a bundt cake? Is this what you'd call a bundt cake? But either way, it ended up falling, it like stuck in the pan a little bit. So this was his next attempt. And I think it turned out beautifully. Used spray oil. And then yesterday I was just on this tortilla kick. So I decided to make more tortillas, and I turned about half of them into chips in the air fryer. So that was the total experiment. Turned out well. Just chopped them up, threw them in a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt, and then baked them in the air fryer for like 10 or 12 minutes, something like that. I think I started with 7, had to take some of them out because I put too many in, and then the rest. And then I did more tacos. I'm falling in love with spaghetti squash, so I prepared another spaghetti squash yesterday, which is just like you bake it for like 35 minutes or so with a little bit of olive oil. And then you just go in with a fork and you just like scrape the inside of it, and it just sort of like comes apart into these little strands that sort of look like spaghetti. And then you can treat it kind of however you want. It like makes a sort of fake pulled meat, so like a pulled chicken or pulled pork pretty well. Like it sort of imitates a little bit of that texture, and then depending on how you flavor it up, or some people just like prepare it as spaghetti, and that's pretty nice too. So did that like sauteed them with a little bit of onion, a little bit of gochujang, because we ended up talking about gochujang on Friday, so I had gochujang on the brain. And then just some mushrooms that I sauteed up. Nacho cheese, the nacho cheese I made, avocado, and then made some quick pickles with gochujang, and these are just thinly sliced cucumber. And then of course the chips on the side, and I had a big bowl of the nacho cheese alongside it. So yesterday was kind of my pig out day, and fully enjoyed that. So there we go. If you have any food that you want us to look at, feel free to dump it in the Discord. I'll drop the Discord for anybody who's looking for that link. Okay, let's go do some dailies. We didn't get to any on Friday because we were so busy yapping, which is fun too. Boop. Here we go. The haunt of the New York Times dailies. Should we start with the mini crossword? Okay. There's the little timer ticking away. I don't know if I should keep the timer off screen to make myself less anxious about it. Y'all should probably see that. Should I just make myself smaller? Let's make me smaller. I don't need to be this big. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, well, never mind. I'm gonna go back to being big. Not that big. That big. And then we'll just slide this. Still figuring some of these layouts out. Okay. Arm E greeting. I feel like there's something clever here going on that I should be picking up on. Ketchup brand, maybe Heinz. I feel like that's like the most well-known one. Arm E greeting. Not there yet. Eggs on toast. That does not look like it would be correct though. Let's see. Undiluted or a country with its vowels swapped. That's not gonna help us. That's not gonna help me anyway. Crystalline rock, a geode? Let's see. Heinz is spelled wrong. I am an incredible speller, so thank you. Yeah, some of this stuff in here feels wrong. Well, let's see. Played a role. Eisenberg. Okay. This is Jesse. So, right? That's not how you spell Jesse. This is a mess. I'm gonna... excuse me? What's all that about? Where did my game go? Why did you do that to me? Am I suddenly not allowed to play? I'm so confused. I don't want to do that. Let me put the URL back in. The mini. Click one of the graphics at the top. That's Songbird. Oh, okay. The mini should... Okay. It's back. I don't know what that was all about. Okay, there we go. Play without an account. Oh, it was like porting in a previous day's game. Okay, well good. I mean, we weren't doing great at that one anyway. Key above caps lock. Oh, this I can cheat on. I love ones that I can cheat on. Conversation, subject, a topic. Pumped up. Silver bells? Oh my god, we're smoking this one. Like pants in the classic Nantucket style. Hi, Bacon Guy! Good to see you. Triangular road sign. Yield. How was your weekend? How's your Monday going? I hope your week is off to a good start. Biased sports fan. What puts the eye in Silicon Valley? Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that taking the day to focus on that has been helpful. I presume that means you took off work, but maybe my presumption is wrong there, and it's just a tough mental health day. Yeah, thanks, too. That's just been relaxing. Okay. Yeah, that's I think sometimes the best thing we can do when we're struggling. I know for me, it's a lot, not all, certainly. Many of my mental health things are like piling too much pressure on myself. And it's like when my brain has been tired for too long and it just like doesn't want to do anything anymore. So resting is often helpful with that, just convincing it, hey, things aren't as bad as they may seem in there. Farm fodder. Oh boy. Pumped up. Okay, biased sports fan. I just get worn down from work and life in general. Okay, well, I'm glad that you're recovering today. I feel like work is very good at doing that, wearing us down. Amped. Okay. Yeah, it was probably time I got a little help there. Oh, Apple. Apple puts the I in Silicon Valley. Biased sports fan. Hey. Homer. Red? Oh my god. We did it together in 354. Cool. Let's go play Wordle. Got him! Okay, back to my lazy strategy where I don't think too hard about the first two words. Ooh, okay, okay. How am I blanking on my second word? Mouth, right? Mouth. Okay, so that's all of our vowels on the board. Let's hit Sprig. Okay, we got two eyes. Rigid. Yes! We're there. Next! Hey! Sorry, I'm ruining today's Wordle for you. Welcome on in. Close your eyes. Just listen to the sweet dulcet tones of my voice. How are you doing today? How's your weekend? Free win. Yeah, you'll have to put on a little show of it later when you do it. You know, do one fake word like sprig and then just go divine it out of the ether. This is rigid. You can't. Oh, okay. What? You have a true first try? What was it? And how much did you flip out when you saw it? You used the same starting word for 2 years, knowing it would eventually hit. That's kind of genius, actually. Now you're using mound. Okay. Because you know that spare will never be it again. It's only a matter of time. That's pretty funny. Well, I do always use Diane, so maybe one day my day will come, but I kind of feel like it's obscure enough of a word that it's never going to be. And you can Google a list of everything that's been done already. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I feel like you're playing 5D chess on Wordle. The ones that I actually really like to do are the 16 Wordles, the Sequordles or whatever they call them. Because that goes to my play style where I can't think too hard about any given thing. It just doesn't pan out for me. Krister says, and hello, welcome in, Krister. I alternated between two, and one of them was the word, but I used, oh no, you used the other one that day. That's hard. That feels like it would be slightly demoralizing. Let's go ahead and hit... Oh no, I can't do connections. I can't do connections today, I don't think. No Sudoku. Let's do strands. Strands is kind of cute. Sometimes. It is when I don't try too hard to be perfect at it. Cutting it close. Slice feels too obvious. Certainly was. Wasn't exactly the last game I played, but I was close to the end. Yeah. I used to do connections like every single day. And then there was just a day where it got to be too much. I think there was like a couple days in a row where I was so dissatisfied with how the puzzle panned out. Not just that I couldn't get it, but that I never would have been able to make those connections. And I was like, this is just like bad for my psychology. So I just rage quit playing the game. I was playing the unlimited one, not the one a day from New York Times. Okay. Nick says, I feel like Strands is impossible until you get the first one, then it falls like dominoes. For me, it's usually like once I get 3 of them out of the way. It takes me a while to clue into what they're actually trying to get at. Krister says, I used to play Wordle Unlimited for hours a night. Wow. Sudoku is one that I could like plow sort of just like hours into. It's like a words, it's like a word search, but you can like Slice was a word that's not one of their chosen words. I'm having trouble clicking. So like you can do things like that. It's gonna reject it because that was the one that I had already. But there's 7 words around this theme that will occupy the entire board. So you're looking for, any direction, and you can change directions like halfway through. Okay, so like Spire. I know this isn't gonna be it, but I kind of need to get myself to a hint. So 3 words that aren't one of the main words gets you to a hint. Pier. And the words have to be 4 letters or longer. Yeah, cutting it close is the theme. Huh? Okay, pace. No. Pika. Paki. Seppa. Cape? Okay. Huh? Baked says, I've got my mom watching Megan, and I already got her to watch Final Destination. I think I'm converting her to horror movies. Nice work. Most productive thing I've done so far today. Very nice. Let's see. I think I might on these games generally give myself a certain window and then open it up to chat. So I'll start a 3-minute timer here. And in 3 minutes, if I haven't managed to get these, then you guys can start throwing your guesses out in chat to help speed me along. Yeah, I'm still figuring out kind of how I want these things to operate. So very fair question. And I think it was good when I was stalled out on the mini that Chap jumped in, so. Okay, Cape. Are these geographic features? No, it was totally okay, 2bits. I was stumped beyond belief. But I didn't know how to throw in the towel. Crab? I think I've just got to get myself to another hint, really. Pier. Comb? Excuse me? Okay, wait. So these are hair cutting things. Like a group project. Yeah, a lot of people do that. I don't have anything on screen that's saying like no help or anything, so it's totally fair for you to jump in. Okay, we're looking for hair cutting things, I think, is how we're supposed to interpret this. Okay, shave, right? This is where I get demoralized. How is shave? Okay. Trim. Trimmer. Got there. Oh, okay. Barber. We got barber. Okay, then it's barber shop. Is this our strand? Our spangram. So this is the other thing that exists, Krister. In every puzzle, there will be one word that stretches from edge to edge. So some people like to try to get this one first, and then move on to the other words and like do no hints. That's like the golden. That's the golden strands, is what I've heard people call it. Yeah, it could have been barbershops. So I could actually do barbershops and pick up another point for hints. But okay, clippers. I think we're there. I think we can do the rest without. Clippers, razor, aftershave. Oh my god, we did it! We did it! Only 2 hints. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for me. That's good. Okay. Well, I think that will be the end of our dailies for today, because I think we're sort of moving into the art section now. But before we do that, let's see. We had some people play movement roulette with us on Friday, which was a lot of fun. I didn't get around to giving out the points, so let's give out the points for that. Let's move over to the movement page and turn this off. Turn the wheel off. Holy smacks, that's small. Oh, don't follow me, please. My camera is just too interested in me. It like always turns tracking back on by itself for some reason. I'll need to work on these layouts to make this stuff more legible, but okay. Yes, you can only use each of those letters once. That's how I play words on stream, try to get the longest word first. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's a good angle, because if you can crack that, then you've scored a lot of the points. Okay, PP coins. I think it's PP coins. What was it? Oh, PP coins add. I'm gonna need to bring up the spreadsheet over here. There it is. Okay, baked. I hope it lets me give them to people who aren't present. So baked won 700 PP coins. Oh, that's Bake's first 700 PP coin. For anybody who is not here for the 24-hour stream, we introduced PP coins during the 24-hour stream. It stands for Pirate Punishment Coins. So the last 6 hours of the stream, chat could give me 1 of 5 pirate punishments to slow down my Mario run. We're gonna keep the PP coins around and figure out how to use them. I think there will be fun things that we can do in regular streams with them. Right now we don't have channel points, so they're sort of operating as our like pseudo channel points. But I need to like hook them into stuff. Okay, at 2 bits. 2 bits won 800 and was the winner for the night. Oh, I gave instead of add. That's okay. I don't need a big board. That was from my personal supply. Let's see. Okay, these last two, I'm gonna need to look up their screen names and see if I'm even able to do it when they're not here, or if they walk in, then I can do it. I also, very nice PP grab. You guys can still PP grab to rack up your coins. I also won 400 PP coins. Ah, okay. I think if you just do PP coins, yeah, that'll check your PP coins. And PP coins board will show, these are our top 5 PP coins owners. Whoa, 2bits, you got a lot of PP coins going on there. I didn't realize you had been racking them up so much. Okay. Let's go into art. Let me get some art music.